sports. It's in the game.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's taken on the 25.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Devontae Smith, 61 yards. And the 49ers have struck first in this NFC title game. Moody good with the extra point,
and it's now a 7-0 game. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. That's caught inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
Back to throw, Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Danny Gray.
63 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this 35-0 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams ready to go on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Got an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jones on first down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8. Yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it is 42-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
And he fields it cleanly. They juked him. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the 49ers extend their lead yet again.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Purdy will throw for it.
Eluding the pressure right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
That's to a former 49er, Kendrick Bourne. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at about the 14. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Flushed out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Jones. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
We'll throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 62 yards.
Jones. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A give to the fullback on the dive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one to Bourne out on the left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Purdy off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Play action. Now Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. Devontae Smith, an 7-yard touchdown. And the Niners have got it on cruise control. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why. And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl. And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl birthed so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. They'll look to set up his blockers. And a nice spin into some open field. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Purdy looking to throw. Flush to his right. And Purdy finds the chains. He slides to a stop and has got the first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Back to throw again. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll return it from the 6. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, DeVonta Smith. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's beaten a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
Purdy's throw complete there to Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now Purdy. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting.
And he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Bourne. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. 3rd and 5. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. As we sign off here, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks.